Canada's new Prime Minister Mark Carney announced early elections for April 28th, aiming to counter Donald Trump's attempts to annex Canada. "I've asked the Governor-General to dissolve Parliament and call an election for April 28th. She has agreed," Carney said in a national address, referring to King Charles III's representative in Canada. Carney asserted, "Trump wants to break us so America can own us. We will not let that happen." He emphasized the seriousness of the crisis, citing Trump's trade actions and threats to Canada's sovereignty. "Our response must be to build a strong economy and a more secure Canada." The Liberal government, in power for a decade, had become unpopular. Carney hopes to gain support by appealing to Canadian patriotism. Trump has angered Canadians by questioning their sovereignty and suggesting they should become the 51st state, alongside his trade war, which has introduced tariffs on Canadian imports, threatening the economy. "In this time of crisis, the government needs a strong and clear mandate," Carney told supporters in Edmonton. While domestic issues like the cost of living and immigration usually dominate elections, this time the focus is on who can best handle Trump. Trump's aggressive stance has changed the Canadian political landscape. Trudeau's recent unpopularity led to his resignation, with the Conservatives, led by Pierre Poilievre, previously favored to win. However, since Carney took over the Liberals, polls have tightened, making the race unpredictable. Félix Mathieu, a political scientist at the University of Winnipeg, described the election as unprecedented and existential. "It is impossible to predict outcomes now, but we expect higher voter turnout," he said. Poilievre, 45, is a seasoned politician known for his tough campaigning style. In contrast, Carney, 60, has spent most of his career outside politics, previously leading the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. Smaller parties may struggle as voters look to strengthen one of the major parties against Trump. Meanwhile, Trump claims he is indifferent to the Canadian election while pushing for increased tariffs on Canada and other trading partners beginning April 2nd. "I don't care who wins up there," he said, noting that the Conservatives led by 35 points before his involvement.